Everyday Peoples, what's up, what's up?
What up, what up?
Alright, yo, tell people who you are and what you do.
My name is Rene John-Sandy II. I'm the executive director and co-founder of the Hip Hop Loves Foundation. I also have a company called RJS2 Enterprises, in which I do consulting, brand management, marketing, promotions, and just deal with urban lifestyle.
So you do everything then?
Try to, man. Try to live life, man.
So explain the consulting side.
RJS2 Enterprises, I started about 3 years ago, and again, I do brand management. So if someone comes to me and they want to build something off their brand or have an idea or concept, I'll sit there with them and devise a plan on how to do that. Or if they want to market something, or promote something, I do that as well. Like it could be promoting an event or just a particular, whether it's a soft drink or whatever type of item it is. I'll sit with the client and devise a plan for that. Some of the clients I've worked with is a quarterback camp called Complete QB, which works with kids. We do camps at different cities all over the country. I work with a Democratic political analyst named Tara Dowdell. Work with DJ John Quick.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He's doing this thing right now. He has a slot now on WBLS in New York.
Right.
I work with the artist named Punchline. I've done work with Chef Marcus Samuelson and many other people. And so done the events for Nike. So I just continue to just build and do what I do, man.
What are one of your focuses right now?
Focal points right now, since we're going into the era with re-election, so we're going to game plan with Tara Dowdell, the Democratic political analyst, to really get her out there and spread her word, because she's on CSNBC, CNN. She does a lot of different segments of that. So just really establishing her brand on that level. With Quick, since he's just been on WBLS now, we're really expanding him to just do gigs and just get his name out in different cities and also expand him overseas at this point. As far as our foundation, just really been building on that, where we're doing stuff here in New York at the Harlem Children's Home. We also work with kids in Brazil and Rio de Janeiro. And we also have a big campaign of workshops that we're doing in Los Angeles this summer as well. We're working with kids from Brown University that are helping to facilitate that. And also in Seattle, Washington, that we're working with Native youth. So we got a lot of big things going on, and also creating a compilation within the foundation that it's called Hip Hop Loves Haiti Volume 1, and we're getting hip-hop artists from all over the world to collaborate and create songs, and the funds are all going to go to help rebuilding Haiti and also back into our foundation so we can continue to do workshops, not only just here, but help do workshops with kids in Haiti.
That's cool. I respect that because I'm Haitian.
All right,
so Mapule, yeah, going down like that.
Yeah,
so what is the mission of Hip Hop Loves?
The mission of Hip Hop Loves is to educate and empower youth worldwide, and we created workshops based off the pillars of hip hop and of sports. So we've come up with workshops, curriculums from an MC workshop, a breakdance workshop, graffiti workshop, production workshop, and a DJ workshop. We also have a boxing workshop. We're in the works now of creating a basketball workshop and a soccer workshop. We feel that music and sports everyone can relate to, and it just brings people together from all different natures, from nations and cultures. For example, in the past, you can see from World War II stopped just because everyone wanted to see the World Cup being played. People, no matter what language music's in, people can gravitate to music just because if it's good music, it's good music. People can relate to it. So we feel with those sources, it's easy to help empower people through these tools.
Okay, so for parents out there who want to get their kids with you, connected with you, how can they contact you as far as the sports is concerned?
They can reach us at www.hiphoploves with the S at the end .org, and go on the website and you'll see it. Contact us, and you can send us an email, and we'll put you in the right direction depending upon what city you're in and what you want to do. And the info at hiphoploves.org as well.
Okay, so for an aspiring artist that want to connect with you, same issue, same thing, same deal.
You can hit me up Actually, the best thing, I mean, I'm on Facebook, Rene John-Sandy II. You can look up my page on that. You can hit me up on there. I'm actually in the developmental stage of RJS2 Enterprise website, so that'll be up soon. And you can just also reach me at renejohnsandy@gmail.com. And if you have any questions in regards to music or things of that nature, I'll be more than happy to help out and answer any questions I possibly can. You got to give me a little time, though, because I do get busy at times traveling, so I'm not always able to just always get back to everyone right away.
No, it's understood, because a little birdie told me some things about you.
Oh, yeah?
It's a good segue right now pertaining to traveling. Heard you had something called Spit Kicker?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was something that we devised some years ago. It was called, it was basically a tour company. Started out with 2 members of De La Soul, Plug 1 to Plug 2. Shout out to Paz and Dave. And at the time, Corey Smith was managing them, and we did tours worldwide with like De La Soul, Common, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Pharoah Monch, and Biz Markie. So we also expanded as an urban lifestyle company where we had a show on XM Satellite, we had an online magazine. So yeah, we were doing a lot of stuff with that, but we've all now just moved on different paths and just expanding, just all the other things we were doing, like for me doing the consulting and doing hip hop blogs, and also have a wine and networking group that we created called Supernodes, and it's a multicultural wine and networking group, and we do events in New York here every month at different wine bars, and we've also expanded it to doing different cities where we've been in Atlanta, Charlotte, Toronto, Seattle, Los Angeles, and even in London. So, big things with that too.
You do so much, man. I can't really pinpoint a question, but I'm gonna try. Let's backtrack a little.
Sure.
Nodes, wine nodes, you called it?
Supernodes.
Supernodes. You want to expand on that? Like, where did it start from? What brought that brainchild rather, to fruition?
Supernodes started off in 2006. The idea behind it really was to get people together to go to different restaurants and try different restaurants, because we're all creatures of habit, so we always get stuck to going to the same restaurants that we like. So we're like, why don't we get a group of people together to start going to different restaurants? We started doing that, and then one of our founders, Theodore Sandiford, is a very wine connoisseur and actually a sommelier at this point, and she came up with the idea of doing stuff at a wine bar and wine bars and integrating wine, and I thought it was a great idea. So then we started doing events at wine bars and just getting groups of people together to network, and on really like on a laid-back social level, because I feel like with networking, a lot of times you go to networking with people just passing cards around left and right, but they don't really mingle and really talk to people. You walk away with like 100 cards, but you don't really get to know who that person is, and it becomes even a cold call or a cold email from that standpoint.
Very informal.
Yeah, so with this, we really try to get people more to integrate with one another. So when you leave and if you get a card, you get a phone number or email, that person you're reaching out to is going to remember who you are, and whether you become friends, you break bread together, you make money together, it's still a very authentic, like just informal, like cool, laid-back setting. So that's where it started.
I understand. I agree 100%. It becomes organic.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the perfect term for it.
Yeah. All right. So backtrack again.
Okay.
What kind of consulting do you do?
I do brand management, marketing, and promotions. So if someone has a product that they want to get out there, I'll come up with plans with them to how to promote it or to market it in different demographics. If someone has a project or their name they want to get out there, like I'll come up with different game plans on how to just brand what they want to do. Like for John Quick, like we always discuss on how to brand his name and brand his image. So we come up with different ideas, whether it's an event, to doing stuff online, whatever it is, like just to get that out there. So it's a good thing. I enjoy doing it.
Is that part of what you did with John Quick? Is that considered artist management?
It winds up with a lot of managers becoming a part of it, but it's not really what the label is. I mean, artist management more so you're supposed to negotiate deals for them, making sure that they're getting what they deserve as far as fees and things of that nature, and just making sure everything's right or bunked. whatever type of work or whatever type of situations that they're doing. But that does get intertwined in it, and from artist management, that's what I really understood and really got out of what I really like out of what I did with doing management. So like marketing, promoting it, and the branding. So.
Okay, so back to Hip Hop Loves, because that's very interesting. Where did you find the passion to create this?
It's funny, when we created Spit Kicker, we were going to do something called Spit Cares and do things with the art, like create events with the artists to give back into the community. I also had a vision when I was doing a different seminar called Landmark Education, and I wanted to do a project just connecting kids in different parts of the world, and almost like on the level of pen pals. But now, since we're in the information age with technology, where you can just really do all this stuff via internet and then get people to be person to person, where, like, for example, even with for Hip Hop Loves, like, we've done a workshop simultaneously in Brazil and in New York, and we connected them through Skype.
Nice.
And the kids got to integrate with each other, even though, there's a little language barrier here and there, but we had people translate. But at least they got to see each other, and they got to see something outside of what they're normally seeing day by day.
That was great. That's a great thing to have happen for them. I commend you on that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So where do you see the Hip Hop Loves journey going?
I see this being a huge global initiative. We're talking to people in different countries in Africa, in Australia, in London, and really bringing, again, the cross-culturalization amongst youth in different communities and integrating universities with this as well. So where kids can come from Brazil to New York and meet the kids, and even perhaps study a semester abroad and do that, and where kids even in college are going out into so-called real world, that they want to get involved with our organization and help out within the community and be able to make an impact. Because I feel it's important with kids these days that they really have to see outside of the box and to see outside of what's brought forth to them and be able to expand their reality.
Yeah, because the world is everyone's oyster, and until you realize that, you will never understand what living is.
Absolutely. I feel like a kid in Palestine can go through the same thing as a kid in Harlem. Like, there's a block in Palestine just like there's a block, someone hanging out in a block in Harlem.
Correct.
Somewhere in South Central to a favela in Rio. The difference is just the cultures and maybe perhaps the language barriers in certain places.
Well, what we're going to do here at Everyday Peoples is make sure that we connect you to everybody, so there won't be no barrier between you and them.
No doubt. I appreciate that.
Everyday Peoples, Rene John-Sandy.
Thank you very much. Everyday People. Much respect to y'all.
All right, check them out.
All right, now.
All right.
Peace.